Welcome to another Surveys and Polls and now Fantasy Disc Golf episode.
It's a sweet title.
You like that?
Yes.
Just keeps getting
I'm going to
longer.
get a sticker.
Yeah. Surveys and polls and fantasy disc golf.
And now Fantasy Disc Golf.
Ah.
So we didn't do this last week because we were out in Arizona having a great time at the Memorial Championships and great time seeing all our fellow teammates. So good stuff there. If you want to hear a little bit of a recap of Eric's first event as Masters, you can go back to episode 209 of the Disc Golf Answer Man and listen to that. But right now we're going to talk about We're going to talk about some surveys that we did. They've been out there a couple weeks because I put out there before we left, and we're going to. I actually put a. Did I do that? Did I put that GIF out there? I thought I did that on. Yeah, I did right there. That's a GIF of Eric doing the huge putt,
The hokey pokey?
the hokey pokey. So I got to scroll.
No,
back
it's a huge putt.
Oh, my bad.
Go back to a survey we did. The survey is, when
Survey says.
talking with your disc golf friends, what term do you use for the other sport? The choices are golf, real golf,
That's harsh.
golf with clubs, traditional golf, ball golf.
I call it golf because it is golf.
Yeah.
That's what I call it.
But I hear more people call it ball golf.
That's what I think too.
There was a huge debate on some website. I think it was the disc golf debate group where a guy was pretty mad because people were calling it
Ball golf.
Ball golf.
ball golf.
I call it golf or traditional golf. It just seems more respectful to call it golf.
Yeah.
Because it's what it is.
It was around first.
So you're thinking ball golf is
About
probably
10
the
years.
biggest one?
Yeah. about 10 years before
Okay,
or
cool.
so. It was close.
It was close.
I would say ball golf was probably the number one.
Yeah, 63% said ball golf out of 1,000 people that voted. The next one was 30% at just golf.
Yep.
And then 4% traditional, 4% real golf. And then nobody said golf with clubs. Now, one that I forgot that I put on that someone mentioned, and afterwards I was like, yeah, it was like golf with sticks.
Stick golf.
Stick golf.
Stick golf, yeah.
That may be the most pejorative of all of them. Just
Someone says, I say golf because I play golf. I play disc golf. I do not play ball golf because that game does not exist. Now, how is that? I guess because how is ball golf not as official as just golf and disc golf? Because there's not a sport called.
well, it's like you don't call it ball football or ball baseball. I mean, it's just golf. Golf uses.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
I've never heard you talk.
I mean, soccer's
your fantasy
called-
ball football team.
soccer's called
Yeah, my fantasy ball
football.
football team's doing pretty good this year.
Yeah, that's right. No, I mean,
Football.
it's the name of the sport is golf. It has been for years and years and years. So I don't think we had to distinguish ourselves because we were using different equipment. But because golf had that same equipment before, you just get to be golf.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
Oh,
Golf.
someone said original golf.
Eh.
I use regular golf, which isn't an option. So somebody else also says,
Yeah.
Regular
I thought
golf.
I said oh, regular golf. Yeah. Regular golf.
Real golf. I've heard it called real golf from people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like none of those are like the worst or anything, but I don't really like when people call it ball golf or stick golf or whatever. It's just golf, man.
Golf.
Interesting. So next one is, it had about 1,000 votes as well. Are you a current member of the PDGA?
Ooh.
And the options
Yes,
were
no.
yes, but only to avoid tourney fees. Yes, I am in it to support the PDGA. No, I don't play enough to feel I need to. No, I don't like what they are doing for the sport. And no particular reason.
I think there should be one other answer, which would have been yes, I do it for the ratings.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I think a lot of people would have picked that.
Yeah.
But as it stands, the two yes ones were yes to avoid tourney fees and yes, I believe in what the PDGA is doing, right?
Support the PDG.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see, 46%.
Actually, those are both reasons I do it.
Right.
A and B are both of those
Yeah.
are reasons why I joined the PDGA.
Yeah.
46
I think,
every year
well, we
for-
didn't say what we thought it was.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry. I
No.
thought you did.
It's okay.
No, he said what he thought it was, one that you didn't put down there.
Yeah. I bet more people said no than
Can I
anything
ask,
else.
where was this poll?
Was it on YouTube?
YouTube poll.
I bet more people said they weren't
I bet people
members
said
than were.
no.
Yeah. What were the 3 no options again?
They were no particular reason.
Okay.
There were no, I don't play enough events,
Okay.
and
I don't like what they're doing.
I don't
for
like
the
what
sport.
they're doing for the sports.
Huh. Okay. I bet no particular reason would be the top one, but I don't know. What do you think?
I think that's my guess as well. I think I hear a lot of people say no because I don't like what they're doing, which to me is
Right.
Come on.
I think that's a more just like a loud vocal minority, though.
Yeah,
I don't think that's so
no,
many people.
I realize that, but I'm
Sure.
just telling what I read and what I see all the time because they're the loud vocal
Right.
ones.
Of course. Yeah. I'm not arguing with you.
Yeah.
I agree.
So 46% said, yes, I'm in it to support the PDG.
Really?
Mhm.
That's a big number.
27% says I don't play enough. 20% said no particular reason. 6% to avoid attorney fees. And 1% said I don't like what they're doing for the sport.
I
So it
suppose
was like half and half.
I
That's pretty
suppose
close.
this was on YouTube, so you're not going to get a lot of casual golfers on there.
Maybe some.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Think a lot. I would think there's going to be more competitive type of disc golfers that
Sure.
are out on YouTube doing
Sure.
doing stuff like that.
Wow, this guy says, Trey says, I've played for 15 years and never played a tournament until this last year, so never needed a membership. I'm playing a lot more tournaments now and want a membership, but it's hard to save up the money when I'm addicted to buying new plastic and paying for local tournaments.
That's not wrong.
Yeah. It's I guess for me, it just feels weird for 15 years and just now played in a tournament.
Yeah. Well, it's also kind of weird for, I don't know, 15 years and then not join the PDGA in any of those 15 years just to kind of support. But I guess, I don't know. I signed up pretty quick.
Sure. I don't know. I feel like there's probably people that have played golf for, 15 years who have never played a tournament or signed up for any
That's
sanctioning
completely
body.
different to me.
I could see that. It's just, I think there are those type of people out there who just do it because they
absolutely.
enjoy it. you
Yeah,
know?
definitely.
So Rec Rob said that if we do talk about it, that we should talk about the membership or talk about the benefits of becoming a PDG member. A lot of people he feels in his area maybe don't understand.
Cool.
So obviously one of the biggest ones is that you're supporting the PDJ, which is doing it the best it can with what it has to continue to grow the sport or have something organized for the people that want to play.
Our governing body.
Yes. They are the ones that make the decision, whether you like it or not. They're the ones that maintain the rules. They have a board that they meet and talk about whether some rules need to be changed. If there's any disciplinary actions that need to happen toward in big tournaments that they are playing in or that teams are playing in, they handle all that. Again, whether you agree with what decisions they make or disagree, there has to be somebody that governs it, and that's what they do. Then, of course, like Robert mentioned, a player rating so that you can kind of judge for yourself how you're doing.
Yeah, track your progress, things like that.
Whether you agree with the ratings or not, it's a system that we have, a system that we use for different things, such as putting what division you need to be playing in. Of course, we're using it for the amateur championships to know if you can play or not, different things like that.
We're using it for high stakes bets.
Yes, for fantasy disc
Super
golf.
high
Yeah.
stakes bets.
So those are some of the benefits. Is there anything that maybe you can elaborate on that I perhaps forgot?
I think you covered the really big ones. It's a group that's doing a lot for the sport and that you can keep up with your progress. Then, if we didn't have ratings, it'd be really hard to say, who stacks up where and what kind of handicaps would be appropriate if you ever played a handicap thing. So, I just think they're doing a lot of good things for the sport that help to legitimize it a little bit.
For people that look for things to complain about, gives them an out for that.
True.
So that's all good. God bless you, Robert. So God bless you. So
I'm sorry.
those are the 2 surveys that we did. So good stuff. Thanks. I'll have to think of some new questions to put out there so you guys can vote and we can discuss. Now let's talk about skipace.com. Hopefully by now you've joined our league. If you have not, go to skipace.com, join a league, join DGAM using that code DGAM, and we'll see about getting you there. I want to talk about the winner from week 1, Kevin Guion. I just now emailed him. He had 1,250 points. He was the
That's really good.
standalone winner. His picks for the challenge was Richard Wysocki, Eagle McMahon, Kevin Jones, and Dustin Keegan.
Dude, that's one off from my male picks.
For real?
Yes.
From the Memorial? No, sorry.
From Vegas.
From Vegas?
Yeah. Darn it.
And then he picked Paige Pierce and Jennifer Allen. He did good.
Man, that's a really good lineup. So for that week, I had Ricky, Dustin Keegan, and Kevin Jones. And then my other pick was Paul Ulibarri, who was up there, had a little bit of tough start and then got up there and then just kind of had a rough finish to the tournament. Otherwise, our men's picks were the same. And then I picked Paige and then Lisa Fakis instead of Jennifer Allen. And that netted him a lot more points than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, my picks sucked.
Yeah, I only got 834 points, which put me in 297th place.
Yeah.
I had 953 points, and it put me in 138th place.
Yeah.
I picked, let me see, view picks here. I picked Ricky Wysocki to win, and then actually I picked Ricky and Paul, both of them for the starter.
Mm-hmm.
Grady Shue.
Oh, that's right.
I picked Grady, who didn't quite play as well as I'm sure he wanted. And I also picked Paul Ulibarri. And my alternate was AJ Risley. And my two ladies that I picked were Paige Pierce and Kona Panis, who played pretty well.
Yeah.
She played pretty well. And I got decent points for them. I didn't get too many points for Grady or Yuli, but decent amount for Ricky and Paul, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my low point earner for that week was Paul Ulibarri. But then, Dustin and Kevin both got 175 points, and then Ricky 220.
What'd you rank?
That week I ranked 35th in disc golf answer, man.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, not bad. And then I did not do so well this last week.
You beat me this last week.
What did you rank, Anthony, on Vegas? Do you remember?
I know I'm like 53rd right now.
Yeah, so you had to have done well.
Sitting 53rd is pretty good, yeah.
So Anthony's sitting 53rd. I want to see what he got at Vegas. Oh, okay.
Dang, I suck.
Dude, after Vegas, I smoked you by 2 spots. Not very good.
Yeah. So going on. So
how's the weather down there?
so
cold.
So anyway, congratulations to Kevin Guion.
Nice job,
for
Kevin.
that win. Hopefully, we'll get his information. I'll send him out some goodies.
That's true.
Going on to the Memorial Championships.
Shannon killed it.
Dude, yeah.
Shannon
Sexton,
Lisenby.
Eagle, Simon, Anthony Barella.
Well, that Simon
Jessica
and Eagle
Weiss,
pick,
Lisa Fakis.
that really helped
well
him.
Done.
That's big.
First and second place. Those are some big points.
And
and then
top
you got
3, Sexton as well. So the top 3 were good.
Oh my gosh,
That's so good.
And then of course Jessica and Lisa tied for second at the Memorial.
Well done, Shannon.
Got him big points there.
1,300 points for Shannon. Well done.
That's super good.
That is only a couple more points than I got.
Yeah, same.
Same, yeah.
So what did you rank for the Memorial?
584.
Okay.
Pretty solid.
What about you,
Pretty
Bobby?
solid. I'm not gonna lie.
What did you rank
Who
for the
was your
Memorial?
bad pick?
All of them. Obviously.
I had 3 bad picks this week for fantasy standings.
I was ranked 421.
Okay.
So you beat me at the Memorial.
Oh, what'd you?
I ended up 511th. So I picked Ricky Wysocki.
Uh-huh.
And then I went back and forth because Philo, I feel like he didn't play very well at Vegas this year, but he did last year. Last year at Vegas and Memorial, he did really well at both.
I recall.
And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to give him a shot. And he ended up earning me 10 points.
Solid.
Yeah, which is not very good. I still felt good about Dustin Keegan. Dustin's rated 1007 right now, but
it's a good pick. That's a great pick.
That's a value pick.
It absolutely is.
In
He's a
actuality,
10-20 rated player.
For sure.
He's 1007 now because he had an injury and
Correct.
he kind of had to fall off a little bit.
Yeah. So, but he earned me 25 points, and I picked Kevin Jones again this week. And I went back and forth between Kevin Jones and Eric Oakley. I just felt like Eric was going to play well this week, but I was like, you know what? Kevin did well last week. I'm going to stick with him. And he got me 72 points. Eric Oakley would have gotten me lots more than that. So
A lot more.
Yeah, because where did Eric end up? 17th?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Now on the women's side, I did very well. I got Paige Pierce and Lisa Fakis. They were 1 and 2.
That's where you got me.
Yeah.
My picks were Ricky Wysocki, first place. I got 215 points for Rick, which is, Ricky's always Ricky or Paul. I feel like you have to have Ricky or Paul in almost every week.
Yeah.
Maybe not this last week, I guess, because neither one of them did super well. And then I also went with Dustin Keegan based off of his two things. Based off of his Vegas performance and sitting next to me in the RV before the event, he says, it's dumb not to pick me. So I said, I'm picking you.
Yeah, I'm not going to be dumb.
Yeah. And my third place pick was Nathan Doss, who always plays well there unless he gets injured and has to pull out of the event.
Which he did.
Yes.
Which he did.
Yes.
So my alternate jumped in, who happened to be Kevin Jones,
Yes.
72 points.
Yes.
And my fourth pick was Chris Clemens, because I know he's fresh out on the tour, playing well. For some reason, my mind didn't go to, they're not super lefty-friendly courses. And it is his first time out there, I guess. It could have gone either way. It really could have. And I got 25 points for him as well. Him and Keegan must have tied.
Yep.
And then my ladies, Paige Pierce, 250 points. That's a given. And then I also went with Kona once again for my second place, and she did all right. She got me 30 points. Not bad. She cashed, beat some ladies. And
Right. And on the women's side, the points drop off so much faster because there are fewer women.
They do.
So
yeah. I got my butt kicked the first 2 weeks. Luckily, they dropped 2 events. So now
this will be a dropper for me.
I just have to kill it from here on out if I want to do anything.
Okay, so what's our overall ranking?
So
now,
no
then?
way. No,
We don't want to talk about
now,
it.
I got Paige Pierce
Sorry.
and Lisa
Fakis.
Fakis. So that was good for me.
Yeah,
those were
good
my
choices.
big point. On the men's side, my big point earner was Ricky for 250 points. I also picked Dustin Keegan.
Yep.
But he only got me 25 points. My other big.
Did you pick KJ?
who?
KJ?
No.
You, Bobby.
This would have been the week to do it.
Remember, I asked you.
You
about it.
asked me.
I know, we were
is
sitting in
KJ a
the
good
RV.
pick? And I said, absolutely, KJ's a good pick. He's been here for a week. He always plays well
Always
here.
plays well here.
Pick KJ. And then I
Where
left
did he
thinking,
end up?
man, Bobby's going to pick KJ. That's a good pick. That's a good stuff.
I don't know
And
why
he
I didn't do it. I ended up picking Dustin Keegan and then Zach Melton, who got me 150 points.
Zach did well.
Zach did
Zach
well.
got
Tied
11th.
11th, I think.
11th place.
I really also thought AJ was going to do well.
Yes.
And I picked him, and of course he did.
AJ had a tough week.
Yeah, he had got me 0 points. My alternate was Eric Oakley, which
It's unfortunate because he would have gotten you some points.
he would have got me some points. So
And I just want to clear the air a little bit out there for all you Skip Acers that may have got a certain email in the beginning of the week
yeah,
from a certain JVD saying how old that I am. And for the record, here in a couple weeks, that first number of his changes too. So
Y'all will be the same
JVD,
age so soon.
you can suck it.
you're old too.
You are old.
So
Moving on.
overall, when we go to overall, I am overall 309.
I am not. I am 383.
All right.
1,570 points.
What's your point total, Bobby?
1684.
All right. I'm at 168 overall in Answer Man, 1855 points.
Wow.
A little bit of a lead, but I mean, how many did you say yours was? 1,500?
73.
So that's
70.
That's
70.
1 to 2 good picks from being word tied up.
Yeah.
I've got some work to do.
Yeah.
These
So-
two aren't going to count for me. I'm hoping.
Right now, Catherine
I'm hoping.
Gray is in the lead with 2,321 points.
Solid work, Catherine.
And next is Kevin Guion, who won the first the Memorial.
And he did well in Vegas as
Yeah.
well.
So how many points is separating? 31 points separating first and second place. So
Really tight.
All I know is when I open up my app, I'm at the top. So suck it. It doesn't matter what those numbers say. I'm at the top.
So anyway,
Our next event isn't this weekend, but the next. That's for
Waco,
Waco Annual
correct?
Charity Open. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll-
so we don't have anything to talk about for it this
no,
week.
we won't talk about anything.
Maybe we should do fantasy picks for Waco.
Ooh, I like this.
For Kanye Wyko.
Can you Waco?
Yeah. Pull up the list.
Who you got?
Can we do that? How do we do that?
PDGA.com.
I don't know if you've heard of it. It's the governing body for our sport. It's where-
How do you join? Should I join? Should we come?
Yes. No, I don't like what they're doing.
All right, so we're gonna pull up. So if you guys, this is kind of a regional. So if
This is just a fun week for us.
if you don't want to listen to anything we talk about as far as region, and when I say region, it's going to be happening in Kansas City, Missouri. Then go ahead and turn up
the volume.
Turn off this episode, and we will see you next week. But if you like to hear us just jabber on,
Man, there's some pretty solid picks.
Yeah, this is
tough.
This is a tough week, no doubt about it.
Why can't I find it?
It is next weekend. It is a C tier, so you may have to scroll down a little bit.
That's what it is.
Do you want me to send it to you, Bobby?
No, I'm looking right at the event page.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah, come on now.
How far down do you have to go? Here we go.
Quite a ways. I've got the women on lock for this event.
Same.
That's
Same.
because
Wait a minute.
Kaylee Kincaid is the only one. You went to the AM side. Go to Saturday, not Sunday.
Yes. Kenya Waiko Pro and Advanced.
I'm there.
Okay.
All right, so
We'll say
And then
top 4.
You could sort by rating.
I got it sorted by rating.
Perfect. Andrew.
Presnell's getting up there, dude.
1008. He is the highest rated player by a whopping 1 point over Win Biggins.
Benjamin Wiggins.
Which, I got to be honest, man, he's a solid player.
Wiggins is so good, dude. When we played in Wichita at the roundup or whatever it was, we were kind of battling back and forth, and he shot like a 44 or 43 or something out at Herman. I mean, just shredded.
Yeah, that's good. That's his home.
Got me by a couple.
That's his home.
Yes, true, but it was impressive.
Zach Melton's cousin is there, Brandon Melton.
I don't think they're related.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is actually played in Wyandotte, Kansas.
Right.
So this is the Can You Waiko Pro and Advanced. This is an event run by Matt Lloyd from, if you know him from driving one of our RVs, and the new owner and proprietor, or whatever the official term, I don't know what it is, of Northwest Arkansas Dynamic Disc. So a brand new store opening up.
DDNWA.
DDNWA.
That's right.
That sounds like gangster.
I know.
I like it.
I know.
So that's going to be opening.
And everything about Matt screams gangster.
Yes, yeah. Especially when he goes fishing
Yeah, that's right.
and hunts down snakes.
But yeah, we've got a lot of people from Dynamic Discs headquarters going to this.
Yeah, I see Robert is playing.
I'll be
as
there.
well.
Kevin will be there.
Kevin Schaefer, one of our
Schaefer.
graphic
Anthony's
designers.
going with us as well.
Anthony.
I don't think Corey is going. He had talked about going.
He's going, but not playing.
Corey's going to play.
What if I pay for Corey's
Brian
entry fee
Shintaku
and get
is
his
going?
winnings?
I
good idea.
thought about playing, but it looks like bad weather.
I ain't scared of that.
I am. Another guy that's pretty solid player that is a very low rating, Bruce Escoval.
Bruce
from
can
Emporia.
play, dude.
He is a baller.
That's who.
Let Bruce hit it. He is good.
Yeah, we played together at Pan last year, maybe
Possibly.
at Monkey Island.
Yep. He was on the league card, I think.
That's what it
wasn't
is.
he?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played well.
Pretty
All
awesome.
right, so what are we doing? Top 3 or top 4?
Let's do top 3. Top 3 seems easier than top 4.
Hey, Crazy John Brooks is going to be there too.
I saw that.
Playing the Pro Masters 50 plus. Playing alongside of Pete Cashin.
My boy Pete. All right, Bobby, who is your number 3?
In open,
Third place, open men. Let's hear it.
I'm going to go with taking a look at not recognizing some of the names, not really know who they are. I'm going to go with.
Man, this is hard.
Super hard.
I'm going to go with. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm just going to say Isaac.
Isaac Heinen.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac can play
solid
golf.
player.
He's
Isaac
good.
is a great pick. Man, I thought about Isaac as well, but I'm going to say Mr. Hand-Eye himself, Crispin Carrasco.
I thought about that one too.
I'm going with Crispin in third. Third place, Crispin Carrasco.
I'm going to take Andrew Presnell in third.
Okay.
Andrew is very, very good. Super good in the wind for sure.
All right.
But I'm taking him in third.
All right.
All right, hold on. I'm going to write this down. Third, I'm going Isaac. How do you spell his last name?
Heinen.
H-E-I-N-E-N.
H-E-I-N-E-N.
And then Eric picked Crispin.
Crispin Carrasco.
And
And
then
a
Robert, who'd you pick?
999 rated
I
player.
picked Andrew Presnell.
Oh, Andrew Presnell.
Presnell.
I like Andrew.
Okay, so
Andrew. A-N-D-R-E-W.
thank you. I got it. So who you got for second place, Eric?
Me? I'm going with my boy Robert McCall.
Thanks, bud.
Robert's going to get second place.
I feel the vote of confidence.
He's coming off some pretty good events. Well, about a month ago down in Texas, he played really well at Cedar Hill because I was sick and didn't get a go, so he got the W. Obviously joking.
Because otherwise, forget
about it. No, I think he's going to play some pretty solid golf. I just think that the player I'm going to pick for first is going to be really hard to beat on these particular courses. This is a bomber course, and I got Robert McCall in seconds.
I'm going to go with, I had thought of this before you said anything, is Robert McCall as well, just because it's awkward that he's sitting right here at the same table.
It's okay.
Not to pick him. No, I'm playing.
What about
Hey, look, you can pick whoever you want, man.
I'm just messing with you.
what about
whoever you
Worlds
want.
when we did it and you guys didn't even pick me, and then it came down to me to pick the last person, and you're like, who's he gonna pick? I can't think of anybody. And I
That's
go
funny.
myself, and you guys, oh yeah, he is playing. I forgot about
That's
that.
the hardest thing about picking these is like, if you don't pick yourself, like, where's your confidence?
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
No, I think Robert McCall does play, for all the fun that we have with him and his playing in the 1,000 rated. I think he is a well-rounded player. I honestly think also that even though, we say you work in disc golf, you don't play a lot of disc golf, I think he's picking up on stuff. I'm talking like you're not here.
Yeah.
I think you're picking up on stuff hanging out with all these top pros and watching them play. How can you not?
Yeah.
How can you not watch them and analyze it and think, oh, well, maybe I should try that, or maybe that's something that worked well for them for you to try in your game.
I gotta say, ballsy move going to play a C tier when you're trying to raise your rating up.
I just want to play
why
disc
is
golf,
that?
man. It's harder to get ratings
Yeah,
at
you
C
don't get
tiers.
very good ratings at C tiers unless
Smaller
you win,
events.
unless you have the hot rounds.
Oh, okay.
Then it's really hard to get really good ratings.
Here's the thing with the rating thing is like, yeah, I want to win. Yeah, I want to get to 1,000, but honestly, I just want to play disc golf.
Yeah, I
That's what
get
it
you.
comes down to.
I hear you.
So second place, I'm going to take who I assume y'all will take in first place. I'm going to say Ben Wiggins, second place. Like you said, Wyco is pretty stretched out, and Ben throws far and putts very well. And I've watched
and putts further.
Yeah, even farther than he throws. Yeah, I've seen him string together some ridiculous golf, and he's just a really cool dude.
Yeah.
So I'll take Wiggins in second.
Okay. Well, who's your first?
First, I'm taking myself.
Oh,
I know, shocker.
God, how selfish. Of
I
you.
know. No, it's like, here's what it comes down to, and it really upset me. I heard Sergio Garcia give an interview one time, and this has since been disproven. But at the time, he said, I just don't think I'm good enough to win a major. I don't think I'll ever do it. And it just made me say, like, I'm never picking you in fantasy golf ever again.
You should have picked him at the Masters
I should
last
have,
year,
yeah. But this was a few years back.
Okay.
And that's just, it's a losing attitude. Here's the deal. If I say Ricky Wysocki's on the list, I'll probably say, you know what? I'll take second to Ricky Wysocki.
but the field that's there.
Yeah, I'm not scared of any of those people. I know that they're very good players. I know that I can play well as well. So I'm picking myself.
Okay. I'm going to sign up
Okay.
tonight.
Come on.
Right.
No, I'm joking. I'm not going to sign up. I've got
Who you
other
got,
things.
Eric?
I've got Win
Biggins.
Biggins coming in. He played some great golf last year. He's just a solid player. He can throw the disc very far, as Robert mentioned, and his putting is deadly accurate. And the weather looks like it could play a factor out there. And for some reason, my mind always goes back to Kansas City wide open the last year. It was an
When he
NT.
got second.
When he got second, and it was crap weather the
Nasty.
entire time, just dumping rain. And I was on his bag the entire time, and it was awesome to watch him play in the rain and how well he took his time and slowed everything down. And I think Win Biggins is my man for this weekend.
He putts, like, he makes putts inside the circle. Everybody makes putts inside the circle, but his like 35 to 40 footers, I feel like he's just so on
that
in
little
that range.
stepper that he does,
Yeah,
too.
or even just a little spin.
Yeah.
I feel like he's really on in that range.
Yeah, he's solid.
Yeah,
He's solid.
Well, now I feel silly because I was going to pick Ben Wiggins too.
that's fine. You can pick Ben Wiggins.
I don't know if
you
I
can
want
pick
to
whoever you want.
make
Pick-
it interesting.
Pick Kevin Schaefer.
Dude. That's so messed up. Hey, you know what? You know who's another
I'm
good
laughing
Kevin-
only because I know he listens to the show.
You know who's another good pick though?
Kevin Schaefer.
Well, here's honorable mentions that I would say if they're not in the top 3, then I'll be surprised. If these people aren't if they're not in the top 5, I'll be surprised. Cooper Arnold is very good at disc golf. Super good dude. And then you mentioned Crispin as well. I'll tell you who else is really super good is
Jake Lazo.
Jake Lazo.
Yep.
He takes his time on the putts and he makes them.
Yep.
And so if you sort by rating, I could see the top 7 to top 8 people, honestly, almost in any order, and then toss Kevin in there if he's feeling hot.
If he's playing well, Kevin
Kevin can shoot some good golf,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
So
He absolutely can.
yeah.
There's a lot of solid players coming up. I mean, Brandon Nelson is another one that's pretty solid that could play well.
To keep it interesting, I'm going to do. I looked at his stats a little bit. I'm going to do Cooper Arnold.
Coop?
It's a good choice.
Yeah.
Cooper is good.
pick.
He's very good.
It's a good pick.
And so, just to pick our own people, what do you think? Kevin Schaefer, top 10?
I'll take Kevin top 10.
I would definitely take Kevin and Brian in a top 10.
Kevin and Brian.
Shintaku.
Who is he?
He's one of
Are
our
you
warehouse
kidding me?
guys.
Taco?
He moved here from Colorado.
No, California.
Maybe they lived in Colorado.
They lived in
before.
Colorado.
That's what it
And
is.
then-
I don't know our people well enough.
Guess not, dude.
Does he do the hop stamping?
No, he does. He pulls orders in the warehouse.
Brian. Shintaku.
He has long hair.
They call him Taco. Bobby.
Oh, just recently?
You
Just
really
got
need
hired?
to get out.
I
and-
do.
No, he's been here for a couple months now,
A few
right?
months, yeah.
I'm bad. Okay, so I'm
Yes.
just going to put their names top 10 finish.
Man.
What about our boy Anthony?
Anthony's not playing open. I can't pick him.
What do you think he's going to do in advance?
Probably last place.
You are playing advanced, right, Anthony?
Well, I'm not. I have played
Ooh.
0 disc golf in the last 2 weeks.
All right, here's the line.
Cecil Cameron in advanced.
Here's the line at advanced. Are you ready? Let's just split the field in half.
Okay.
22 players. For Anthony, you're saying top half or bottom half?
I'm going to go bottom half.
I promise don't. Is this the Saturday or Sunday?
This is Saturday. This is the chance of rain, windy, long course.
I'm taking him top
How
half.
can I disagree with the man saying
I
bottom?
know. You just
I
gave
mean,
us a story,
Sergio,
Robert.
I mean,
No.
come on.
He's
You just went-
hold on. He's being self-deprecating on purpose. Sergio was speaking out of a real disappointment with how he's playing. Anthony is just being like, I'm not that good, but actually he's good.
So is Sergio.
Yeah, but he sucks.
All right, so Robert's going to go top half. Me and Eric are going bottom half of the field.
He might get 11th. He might get 11th.
Promise you that.
Dude, get 11th
Anthony's
and
gonna
then we all
prove
lose.
the haters wrong.
All right, you take top half, you take bottom half. I'm taking 11th.
I tell you
No,
what.
11th is still in the top half.
I tell you what. On Saturday, if you get top 5, I will take you to lunch
Yes,
wherever you want in
Top half,
top half.
doing it.
wherever you want in Emporia
Saturday or Sunday?
that costs under $5. No, I'm playing.
Dollar menu.
that has a drive-through. No.
Dude, I'll put a stock stamp Maverick on top 5. He's
Oh.
ready. He's ready.
So top 5, Robert will give him a stock stamp Maverick,
Yeah.
and I'll take him out to lunch.
I'm gonna go to lunch too, but I'll pay for my own.
Okay,
That's where I'll gift him the Maverick.
I got you. Okay, well, there you go. There's some incentive, Anthony.
Saturday or
It's just Saturday.
Just Saturday.
Sunday's a different story. We'll leave it alone.
Yeah.
Sunday,
All right,
Sunday
Saturday.
plays better to your course, I think. But
For Anthony?
yeah.
All right, we'll have to see. We'll check in next week and see what happens. All right, so that's it with all our Skip Ace picks and everything. Yes.
That's it.
That's
All
it.
right, thanks, guys. Remember, skipace.com, join the league. We will talk about our picks for Waco Charity Open next week. We will do a prize for Waco Charity Open, so make sure you get in and join. Let me see, how many do we have in our league?
We have at least 6.
At least 6 people in our league.
Yeah, it's
689
Oh.
people.
yeah.
At least
So-
500 and something because that's what place I got.
I'd like to.
Dang it, man.
One big thing now, some of you aren't getting points, and I think some of you don't realize that you have to put your picks in for each league that you join.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, we will have a prize for overall winners, so make sure you keep your picks in. But just because you're joining just now, don't worry. We're giving away stuff not each and every week, but frequently. I don't want to guarantee every week,
Sure.
but it'll be enough to where even if you're joining,
You'll want to
late,
get your picks in.
you'll want to get your picks in. I'd like to see us hit 750 people in our league. I think
Nice.
that'd be kind of cool. The more people we get in our league, the bigger the prize will be. The bigger the prizes will be for sure, because the more people I see in there, the happier I get, and the more
And the happier you get, the more stuff you give
the
away.
more stuff I give away. Right. So anyway, thanks guys. We'll see you next time on Surveys and Polls, and now Fantasy Disc Golf Picks.
Nice title.